up, everybody? It's your girl, Sophie So, back here on Sophia's Football Talk. Finally back here to, of course, um, do a stream that, I've been wanting to do as we've gotten the new manager, Ruben Amorim. We talked about, of course, reacting to his first interview as a Man United manager, or head coach, I should say. Also reacting to, him having his first training session. And today, or tonight, we will be focusing on looking at the overall squad of players that we have for the season. Of course, let's be honest, I think we're almost halfway through the season. And hopefully, we'll be able to salvage this season some way, somehow. I think we can. But we need to figure out who will be the players that will shine under this Ruben Amorim era and who will simply flop. Yes, yes, yes. So before we dive into that, make sure that you, of course, give this video here a big thumbs up because the more likes we get, the more we're able to push the video out there for new people to see, new people to discover, and new people to engage with. So yeah, we are on the road to 3K. Not why do I keep saying 3K? We've passed 3K. We're at 4K. Sis. We are on the road to 5,000 subscribers. So sister out. And of course, feel free to join the SFT membership. Link is in the description box. And apologies, by the way, for being hella late. Technical difficulties, but we are finally here, ready to start. So let me simply get into it. We should just do it, Yeah, as you guys can see, full squad, full squad, with some, of course, what should I say? Some, you know, youngsters in it as well. So have basically at the top tier is Shine, who I think they will be thriving. They gonna be cooking. Players that I think probably will be rotating. You know, you have a role, but it's not like super significant in any way, shape, or form. And then you have players that we think, you know what, at the end of the season, we probably are just going to be loaning you out. Maybe even loan you out in January. You never know. Players sell. Certain players, for me, I'm saying terminate the contract. But unfortunately, can't seem to do that right now, I guess. But don't get it twisted. Yeah, I'm still kind of feeling like that. Yes. By the way, apologies if the lighting is looking a little bit off. I'm just having one light right now. It's working, so we're just trying to work with what we got for today with this new little setup that we got going on. And who simply will be flopping? Who I think, okay, you'll get a chance here and there, but you just aren't good enough. Okay, that's that. So right now, this one, that is, I believe that is Harry Amos. I think he'll be more so like a rotation. I don't think he's gonna be, you know, instantly cooked because I don't think he's still. I don't want to say like, oh, he's still very young. Like if you're good enough, you're old enough. I just have a feeling that there will be others ahead of him in the pecking order. So instantly rotation. But I don't think we'll loan him out. I think we'll use him. This guy, Anthony, I'm saying sell. We can put him instantly flop, but I'll say sell. I think we'll use him maybe here and there, but I think at the end of the day, we probably will be selling him. So Anthony, respectfully, sell. Bayern did that. This one is a little bit more trickier with the goalkeeper because you never know. I still do think that Unana will be like continue to be the number one goalkeeper for Man United. I still stand by that. But, however, I'm gonna say with Bayondid, rotation, rotation. Bruno Fernandes. Do I think Bruno Fernandes is gonna shine? Is he going to be rotation option? I mean, obviously he signed a new contract just a few months ago, so he's not going anywhere anytime soon, to be fair. Let me see if I can brighten this up a little bit. There we go. A little bit better. I don't think so, at least. So he might actually cook, though. The thing is, though, he might. He might. Do I think he will, though? Do I think Bruno will cook? I'm going to say Bruno might shine. Casemiro. The club probably slowly but surely might be like after the season that he should be leaving, just due to the fact of, you know, him being one of the highest earners at Man United and being, of course, past his 30s and all that. I still do think that he could still cook, though, in my humble opinion, but I think it'd probably be more so like a rotation so far throughout the season, and then we might sell him at the end. But right now, I'm gonna say rotation. Toby Collier, interesting one from the academy. A lot of us were assuming that maybe he was gonna, be the next one up under a Eric Ten Hag, but to be fair, he hasn't really gotten many minutes at all this season, and yeah, that's I don't know. Big up Sunshine, one of our members, of course, an incredible person inside and out. Make sure you subscribe to her channel. She does wonderful content. Okay, just me being noisy and looking at the books on your shelf. We have yeah, the books on the shelf. I mean, there's a lot down here, more so like Norwegian books from, I don't know if you heard about uh, one of the more famous Norwegian authors, Jon Nesbø. He makes a lot of like proper criminal type books. The movie Snowman. That's actually based on his book. Great books, by the way. And then we got, of course, Twilight. You got, the first Harry Potter book. Yeah. So we got. But the thing is, though, I've gotten so bad at like reading. I felt like I was so much better at that before, but over the years, I kind of, I don't want to get rid of the books. So when I get back to reading again, they're there. And then we have a lot of the Sims games, because I don't want to get rid of them. But yes, thrillers. Yes, hit the like button, people. Get the likes up, indeed. Big up, big up, big up to Sunshine. My sis. Toby Collier. Gonna say he might go on loan, He might. Yeah. Dallo? Is Diogo Dallo gonna shine under a Ruben Amorim? I'm not gonna lie, that has been annoying the crap out of me. Y'all know I've been talking about that in a couple of match reaction the past few weeks. He's been annoying me 100%. But I do think a lot of it has to do to the fact that he's been completely, respectfully burned out. He's been playing a lot of games. When does he really get a break? The last few weeks, more so, he get subbed up earlier, which is of course great. But you need not to be solely used every single time. Every game. I still do think that but you know what? I still do believe in Dallo. He'll shine. Delict. I think Delict slowly and surely is going to prove a lot of people wrong. And he's kind of been slowly doing that to me as well. Start off roughly the season. I would say a few games in, looking pretty sharp to me. I think so, at least. I think he's going to shine, In this system, in this back three system, I think he's going to shine. Amad Diallo, putting him right there where he belongs. He will be shining. I do think so. I think Amad is going to cook. Beyond cooking, I think he's going to be one of the key guys. 100%. Pick up Ravi, yes, indeed, like and subscribe, people. I generally do think that is going to go. Christian Eriksen, there are reports saying that most likely he's going to leave by the end of the season. So I think it's not even going to be sell because he's leaving. But we'll just put him in sell, but like technically he's going to leave on a free. Most likely is what I think is going to happen. Johnny Evans, is Johnny Evans going to still continue? I believe he still have he has 1 year left. To be fair, I'm not gonna lie, he's been solid in my opinion. I was definitely very against it when we first signed him. And instantly when we had him come back and train with us, that's when I knew something's fishy is going on. And then long and behold, he did sign. Am I shocked? No. No. Very Man United like. Very, 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 very. But do I think he's gonna have a big part in the squad in rotation? Adam, maybe. Will we maybe say goodbye after the season? I'm gonna say I almost have a feeling that he might just be like rotation option. Yeah, that's what I think. Then we have Alejandro Canacho. Is Alejandro Canacho going to shine? It's so difficult. It's very difficult to say. I hope so. I was very gassed when we first you know, played Canacho here and there, on the Ragnick, and then Tenag used him a lot more. And there are some parts of his attributes that I do like. I like how unafraid he is, how direct he is. Like I do prefer my wingers to just be very direct, but he has to work on his decision making. He has to. I think his dribbling can get better, especially when it comes to 1v1. Like the pace is there, but I need you to add something more, a little bit more dimension. Be a bit more physical, grow a little, Where's the cojones? You know what I'm saying? He has it in him. Pause. But the thing is, though, it's so interesting. I cannot wait to see Ruben Amorim's first game against Ipswich this Sunday to kind of just figure out, okay, how is he going to set up the team? Of course, he might maybe start with some more of the players at his disposal that he's obviously trained with a few days earlier to the rest of the guys that comes directly from apologies after international break. But I'm gonna say with Canacho, I think Canacho is gonna shine. Yeah. Hey Lynn, this one is so difficult. Because I'm not gonna lie, I do think there's a lot of potential with Rasmus Høylund and Joshua Xerxes. But also for me, I am thinking if we can get a Victor Gyökeres, I'm not gonna say no. Like that's literally where I'm at. I'm not saying no to a Victor Gyökeres whatsoever. I'm not, respectfully, not at all. So with a even I don't know. The thing is though, I'm gonna say there's something with Høylund that makes me believe that he might. I'm gonna say he's gonna shine. I'm gonna back you. Lindelöf, sell. Maguire, sell. I'm done. I'm done. I mean, I've been done, but the thing is though, is the club done? Is the club gonna get rid? Is that happening? I don't know. Respectfully, no idea. Kamimeno, shine. Like we already know. Masraoui, shine. Like certain players we already know. Like Ilinioro, shine. Like I'm not even, guys. We're not gonna discuss whether or not Kamimeno, Musa Masraoui, and Lenny Yor is gonna shine. They are. They're gonna cook. Masraoui already is cooking. Manu. Of course, he's been injured this season, but he will be cooking. Lenny Yoro, reports are saying that he should return to the Ipswich game. Whether or not he starts is a different conversation for another day, but he will be available for selection. Big up Tommy. Yes, it's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Big up to you. Big up to you indeed. Tyrell Malasia back in training. He could potentially be available against Ipswich, and he did play in a under 21 game. Of course, that isn't any, what should I say? That doesn't kind of give much on whether or not you're ready, but at least like, okay, you played, your feet a little bit warm, yada yada yada. I think Malasa could cook though. I think he could cook. So far, how many players do I have in cook? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Nine. Do I generally believe all of these guys are gonna shine? Yeah. I think Malasa might as well. I think he will. Mason Mount, flop. I think he's going to be a flop. I'm sorry, respectfully. I don't think it's going to work out. I hope. The thing is, if I could terminate Mason Mount's contract right now, like rip it up, I would. Respectfully, I would. Like, that's how done I am with the Mason Mount. Hugo Opie Martin, the 16-year-old Danish. He right now looks to be Man United. They want to shoehorn him in. They want to fast track quickly. And I think he's going to cook. Shine. Shine. I generally think he's going to come in. We use him. And I think he might cook in the same way where Rashford started to cook right as he got selected, thrown into the deep end by Louis Van Gaal. I think that's going to happen. I hope, I really hope we see him. I really, really, really hope so. Unana. I think Unana is going to shine as well. So far, to be fair, I think a lot of people aren't really noticing or maybe aware. Unana, technically, he's having a pretty solid season. And I think it's important to highlight that. I do think so. For me, I think it deserves the praise. And may it continue. I really hope that Amorim can just even put in like even further that the good performances that he's been having. Where some games he's actually been saving us. So I would say like him and Masraoui, they've been the best players for Man United this season so far. So big up. Mount will surprise a lot of people. Remember how good he was in a 3-4-3 on the Tuchel. I hope. I just don't have a lot of faith. But I'm also, Tommy, we can revisit this literally like, January, February, or like March, next international break. And I can put my hands up and be like, you know what? I was wrong. I want to be proven wrong. I hope he cooks. Because if you're wearing the Man United badge, I want you to cook. Respectfully. I don't want to see you fail just to kind of prove, like, what are we? Some certain fans, and I'm not naming names, but there are people in these streets that are moving kind of like, you know what? I have an agenda. I've decided that this player is trash, and he's going to be trash. And that's that. But no, yes, I'm not the biggest fan of Mount. I wasn't the biggest fan of Mason Mount when he played for Chelsea. I wasn't. I felt like he was overrated, overhyped. I still stand by that. It makes me sick to my stomach, sick to my core that he got that number 7 shirt for Man United. That is a hill that Ten Hag gotta die on because yikes, that was not it. Either way, you have another opportunity to prove yourself, but also you gotta be fit. We can't keep seeing lots and lots of injuries constantly, you know? Uh, so, yeah, Rashford, this one is interesting. Where do I see Oh, with Rashford. So difficult. I think Rashford will be rotation for this season. I hope he cooks, but just I really want Rashford to shine. I want him to do well. One of our own. Like I really there's still like every time I try to be like, nah, Rashford, da 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 da. There's something still in me that says so. Maybe, just maybe, you can turn it around. I don't know. Big up to United TV. Hope we're doing well. Big up to you. Yeah, big up, big up. We're doing well. Luke Shaw. Luke freaking Shaw. Still, get rid of him. Get rid of Luke Shaw. Get rid of him. I'm tired. I've had enough. I can't do this no more with Luke Shaw. I can't. I can't. I can't do it. If he cooks, hey, great. But like, we've been doing this for 10 years now. I still haven't forgiven him for the fact that we haven't seen him play since February this year for Man United. And then right as the Euros came by, he went, didn't play the first few games. I believe he played in the semifinal and then the final. After that, been injured. Sorry, that's that. And then we have Manuel Ugarte. I don't know why he's not in the Man United kit here, but regardless, he's going to shine. Former, of course, player under Ruben Amorim. I think he's cooking. I think he is cooking. I think he's cooking. He will be cooking, generally. I do think so. So, yeah, I think he will have a role. Not sure we can sell Prez like McGuire, Eriksen. They'll probably just run their contract out. Exactly. And I know, mate, I just, since I couldn't bother to put on, I mean, technically, I could just write sell or leave on a free. Could just do that. There we have it. Yeah. Run their contract down or leave on a free. But I just think that these players, Luke Shaw probably still will stay there though. This is kind of a bit more so my opinion. But the rest of them I do think will go. Especially these three. Especially these three. Unfortunately, Eriksen. I would keep Eriksen for another season if it was my pick. But hey. Ethan Whitley, I think he probably will go on loan. I just have a feeling. I think right now from the academy, either way, I think it's more like a Chito Obi Martin that's going to be like the one up, in my opinion. Yeah. And MS being like rotation and stuff. Joshua Xerxes. So I did say Halen is going to shine. Xerxes, though, in a 10, he did play in the 10 role yesterday for Netherlands. I didn't watch the game, so I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, he did this. I didn't watch the game. But do you think he might have done solid, is from what I've heard. So, but is he going to shine? I want him to shine so bad, though, but I just don't know. I'm going to say rotation. It's going to go. Sorry, guys, my nose is running, but yeah. And here we have Tenag. Just ignore, act like there's nobody here. But yeah, Amorim favors youth, so they have no chance, to be honest. Hey, I'll probably sell Xerxes and reinvest in the squad. Oh, damn, really? Really? Imagine if that happens. If it happens, it happens, but do hope that they can turn it around. But, like, I don't know. But yeah, there you have it, guys. That is my, full squad here for Man United, who I think will be shining, who's going to be rotating, who should be going on a loan, maybe, sell, run out a contract, simply flop. We have one person that I just generally do think will be flopping. So, yeah. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Indeed. Um, I did at least. But I think we're gonna end it here. I will be back. I don't think I planned the stream for tomorrow. Either way, it's gonna be on Friday. No, I think I planned the video that I was gonna post, but to be fair, the days have been all over the place. So there might be a video turning tomorrow, or we might just have to wait for me on Friday because I still am a little bit sick. I do feel a lot better, but I still am a little bit sick from past weekend. There's a lot of sickness going around, especially here in Norway. So yeah, but yeah, I think we're good for players in the 10. Not sure Xerxes gets in ahead of them. I hear you. Overall, I think majority of players will improve, look better. Ten Hag setup was the problem, making everyone look terrible, especially the midfielders to expose. And I agree with that. I 100% agree with that, Tommy. I do think with this new system, hopefully a lot of these players will show more so their worth. But yeah, big up United TV. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, guys, most likely I'll probably just be back on Friday. But we'll see. I could technically still. No, you know what? Since I am coming home earlier tomorrow, since I'm going to the doctor's after work, so therefore, I think I might be able to drop a video. But the next live stream will be a Man United preview for the Ipswich game, late Friday, most likely. So make sure that you are subscribed, have on the notification bell button so you don't miss out on when we are live next. Thank you so much to those who tuned in for the live stream. If you watch this on the replay, do let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Like this video here on your way out, and join the SFT membership. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace out, everybody. Selfies out.